Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Grimloper. We are currently in the Milton Basin. See, we're super stinky, so we've got a lot of bear meat on us. That's why. Okay. Well, after our really long episode, to kind of close out the year, we tackled the bear, and we paid a price for it. I actually was a little surprised. I did not realize that even though the animals are set to passive, I didn't expect it to attack the way it did. So that was a little unexpected. Got a few repairs we need to do. I think we're in decent shape. Let's set this outside. We really don't have anything to fear. I think there's one wolf here, and because of the situation with the passive, I don't think that'll bother us, but no sense in carrying this around if we don't have to. Oh, there's a deer over here. Interesting. I don't think we're staying long, though. Basically need to rest and move to a secluded shelf. We came here out of refuge. Yeah, maybe we let the weather get a little better. Go check out over in that little house. You know what? Can we take this? I mean, we're here. There can also be a little bit of loot up in that little rock area. Can you still get in here? Yeah. In case you didn't know. This is a secret spot. That's the rock. And how there's a tree in there and everything is a mystery. But you just walk up to the wall here. I forget exactly where it's at. There's a spot where you can walk right in. Yeah, right there. So this is what the map looks like on the backside. It's all just movie set. It's all a simulation. Weather is not getting any better. How are we doing on water? Water's not bad. Food, we're fine. I'm gonna check something here. Okay, we've reached cooking level 5. That's a beaut. We get this up to 5. Hunting is going to take on a new thing. It's not even going to be all that difficult. We're going to be able to sneak up on it. So I don't know how quickly we're going to get this, but we're already getting closer. So carcass harvesting's up. We haven't done any fishing. And this is another thing. I mean, if we got tip-ups, this would make this easy. I'm kind of avoiding that. There's no need for it in this challenge. Really, the biggest denominator with this is weather. So I've actually been thinking about, what comes after this, and I'd almost like to give, it's a code that came up. Hey, what? Let's sleep for an hour and let's see if this will get any better. And then hopefully won't have to fight the wind. Alright, so sleep for an hour. Get quieter. Please get quieter. We may just go in the cold. There we go. I'm okay with that. Pick that up. Pick our cans up. One of the thoughts that I've had as far as what to do after this would be maybe do like a short run of the code that came out with the tournament, Fury Than Silence, and they did a version of Nogoa called Nogoa Light, and really what it is it's everything about Nogoa except they turn on the ability to use the birch bark to heal. It's a little bit more forgiving. And I wouldn't play like I know a lot of people will play like Outer Loper, Outer Nogoa. That might be an interesting one to try too. Maybe to do an Outer Interloper. I think I could probably pull that off. That might be a bit of a push for me. And or to do the Nogoa Light, which this is kind of that same thing. Dead World's kind of the same deal. In Dead World you only heal passively. You only gain a little bit, and birch bark is turned off. So it would be interesting. Let's grab these teas. I think it would be an interesting step forward. So either to do like an Outer Interloper or the Nogoa Light and just allow myself to stay inside. Hello, rabbits. Hey, let's grab these cattails while we're at it. I know, I'm making you cold. I may cheat and start a fire over here. Ooh, you're a tasty morsel. I don't know that I'm going to try to worry about you. My fear is that we're in the warmest part of the day. We should be taking advantage of that. I'm just going to come over here to check for loot. So definitely comments and thoughts on what you might like to see. I think I mentioned that even in the last episode. Because I believe at some point I'm going to pull the plug on Grimloper. Ooh. Well, we got plenty of firewood. Maybe we should warm up, make a tea. And we have repairs to be made. Yeah, because we don't have a lot of health to give away to getting cold, so let's just take a minute to warm up here. Let's save our book.
Starting to feel numb.
We're getting there. Hang on. Hopefully I'm doing this quick enough. Go ahead and make a bit of water, because I think what I'm going to do, make a tea here. Oh, maybe not. How about make some more water? Can I craft a tea? Yeah. Alright. Slowly warm up here. Is that all we got? What about... Oh, we got some in here. Okay, well, let's use that. Not warming up very quickly. Fire is not hot enough. How many torches do we have? And we're carrying a lot of weight because we've got 2 bear hides. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of work my way back towards Mystery Lake. So we're going to go to Muskeg. That spot where there's
Drop any of this gear.
I know you're heavy. Let's do this. Wait till that's done. I'll grab a torch out of here. In fact, let's grab a couple torches. Maybe we'll just chain torches here. This gives us some warmth as well. Day is being very kind to us right now. Alright, let's do this. Drink that. There we go, Master. Let's go. I'm going to grab this. I was going to just about to say, I'm not going to dilly-dally picking everything. I see a mushroom over there. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to grab any more cattails. We didn't get a full warm-up. So we're just going to bolt. We do have a cave to sleep in up here if we need to, or warm up in. But the big push for me right now is to go get all of this birch bark that's going to be up on this plateau. Again, don't remember the name of it, but I know it exists. We'll go up here and we'll grab as many pieces of birch bark as we can get our hands on. See if we can't recover some of this lost health. And then I think what we're going to do is head back to, head towards Mystery Lake. That's where our other bear skin is. That one's been curing for a little bit. Realistically, we've got a cured bear hide with us, but we got that through the fact that we're running a custom game. This was on true Interloper. You wouldn't have those. I guess if we were playing no go, it'd be a custom as well. And I don't. That's one of the things that I guess the custom games need to have a repair on it. Is that it gives you those possibility of those loaded bunkers, which does give you an edge. I mean, it gave me an edge in Dead World for sure. Here we are. Welcome to the Muskeg. Marsh Ridge. That's the name of this place. Alright, let's build us a really nice fire right here. In this spot. We use the torch? That would be helpful.
Come on, little fire.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah. I think we'll go ahead and use cold. I want to warm up. Take advantage of the weather. We have cooking 5. We can eat dead fish.
I'm starving.
Ah, we're starving. Here. Not starving anymore. Can we? No, we cannot. Actually, you know what? Let's just... We'll set those there, but I don't want to make any water just yet. How much water do we have? Yeah, we'll get back here to make teas more than anything. We've only got a couple of teas anyway. So we could use all the teas we can find. No, what I was talking about with the bear, I kind of got sidetracked there. But even if we waited for this other bear skin to cure, it's at 9%. Even if we took the time to wait, you blow my fire out. You, Jack and Nimmy. All the directions you had to blow. Oh well. It is warming us up, so. Alright. Put that up. Stay here as long as we can. Anyway. Even if we waited for the other one, you know, we didn't have the freebie in the thing, we'd still have a bearskin coat relatively soon. We're at cooking level 5. We need everything. We get to archery 5. That's going to make even these animals that are skittish easier to hunt. So alright, I'm just gonna, we got time. I'm gonna let this go down to embers. I want to get as warm as we possibly can. Unless I can stick this thing. We're not gonna be able to. This will go to embers. And I want to try to collect as much birch bark as we can before we get cold. That's out. Drink. Probably keep some of it. I'll grab a few sticks along the way here. Oh, birch bark, where are you? Nope, that's it. We have to quit. We're overweight. Oh, the more we could find, the better. Let's drink the rest of our tea here while it's still hot. It kind of extends our warming up. The more of this we can find, the better. Ooh, there were 2 on this tree. find shelter here pretty quickly. I love every direction the wind could have blown. It had to blow right into the cave. And it's so funny. Let's walk over this way. We kind of got to go this way anyway. Our cave is right up over here. I don't want to lose any health, but I want to gain as much as we can back. And that's going to come from birch bark. Well, at least we'll have some other teas to drink as well. All right, there's a meal there too. All right, here we go. Let's go, Astrid, let's go. All right.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, you can. Still gonna save the book for emergencies.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
We don't have to waste our coal in here. We're already warm, so just gonna make I think we'll use some of the cedar wood.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
What I'm gonna do, basically, I'm gonna warm up again. Go ahead and put some water on. Process these teas. Right, 5 doses. Beautiful. What are we doing here? Well, that worked out well. Alright, so let's cook you. You. Oops. I meant to click that. Keep making up the birch bark. Well, it's nice to get a healthy amount of teas back, too, here. Just quite a blessing. All right. Very nice. Oops. Tell you what. Let's drop all that. And let's drop all of that. That'll lighten the load. We did good with that fire. Aw. How hot is that thermos? Pretty hot. That'll work. Oh, you know what? Take this with you. I know, a little deeper into the cave than... I mean, we could have set up shop here, but I've been bitten too many times of being too close to an entrance. Alright, gonna take advantage. Ooh. Loose markings. I don't need you to show up yet. Ooh, this is a meaty one. I'm gonna eat up my cold than I want. So much. Well, I was hoping to get more teas, but thought I saw a feather. Let's just head back. We're close enough. And reset here.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, you do need some sleep. How about we do this? Pick that up, pick that up. Nope, don't place. Really? We want to ruin all this? Did we not get the meat from that? What the heck happened? I thought the harvesting animation completed. Okay, that's weird. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, we're just going to sleep. We'll figure that out when it's daylight. Because it was snowy out there, it was hard to tell what's going on. We'll let this fire go out. Pick you up. Funny, that's not considered a medical tea. Yeah, where did that go? Alright, I'm gonna drink another birch bark tea. Tell you what, nothing goes better with birch bark than sardines. Don't ask me how I know that. Alright, let's get 5 hours of sleep. An aurora? Tell you what, it's light enough. Let's go take a peek. It is an aurora. Still windy and cold, though. I'm still curious about this deer we hacked up over here. There he is. What the hell happened with you? Did we not? We didn't get anything. Alright, we're gonna get cold. I'm not prepared for this. Good way to waste all my teas.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. That was probably a fool's errand there. Now I understand. Somehow that got canceled, I think. We didn't get anything. Alright, let's go back in here and nap. How much damage did we do? Lost about 3%. Alright, we're gonna drink another tea. I know, we shouldn't have risked that. That was pretty stupid. Especially that we didn't really need the food. We got a ton of it. I think it was more frustration than anything. Alright, let's drink water. Do another 5 hours. I don't know that we're going to get much more birch bark out of this. And the weather doesn't sound any better. Alright, I'm going to go take a peek. Health bar looks better at least. Of course, if there was even a little bit of a blizzard, we'd get more birch bark possibly. Alright, we're not going out in that mess. One of these very lit up caves that you can navigate without fire. Oh, there's a deer down here as well. Oh, and the rope. I'm thinking we come down here and process that deer. We could start a fire and cook the ones we've got. I mean, we go through calories like crazy anyway, so having a little extra food is not the end of the world. All of our junk up here. Can't go outside anyway.
Not sure I can carry much more.
We're a captive audience. We don't want to travel in this wonderful weather. Come down here and make a fire and cook and harvest. Getting ahead of myself. Ooh.
Come on, little fire.
drop those, please? Thank you. Alright, 40 minutes. What do you got? Almost as much. Very nice.
I could eat a horse. Let's say a lot, because I love horses.
Really, Astrid? Gear isn't good enough. Gotta have a horse. Alright, 14 minutes. How long? Perfect. We'll take this. Stick, stick, stick. Branch. Oh, coal. Coal is a good thing. It's heavy, but a good thing.
That
What do
guy
you
who
got down
drank his
here?
own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh my god. Between eating horses and drinking pee, I just don't know about you. Oh, this is coal heaven over here.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I agree. Alright. Fuel for this fire is no longer an issue. Here, just eat this. And then wash it down with this. There you go. Just gonna add a coal. Drink. How are we doing on water? Ooh, we need to make water. That'll be next. Hide. 32 minutes. Wow, that's a long time. Let's get the hide. I mean, for goodness sakes, we can hunt rabbits for guts. Wouldn't hurt to go make a knife. All right. Let those rest. Like a good cook. All right, we'll make some water here. We made all those teas and wiped out our water supply. Those in the thermos. Now we've got 2 birchbark tea left. I think I'm going to just leave those. Where are we at health-wise? How are we coming along here? Somewhere between 31 and 37. I think we're closer to 37. We are gaining a little bit. As long as we keep all our meters up, we're actually gaining a % or 2 a day. So we are slowly gaining. How much to get one gut? 30 minutes. Okay. Those should be fine. Make sure they're properly jiggled. Maybe start another round of water and grab one of these guts out of this thing. Just about the right time. Like that. What are we doing here? Gonna have one gut, please. Tempted to go back out there after the blizzard, go see if there's any more birch bark. Would really help us. Alright, where's my thermostat? Alright. You stay warm. What other teas do we have? We have one. Save my coffee. And we'll just drink one of these. Try to leave this burning, but I'm not going to worry about it if it doesn't. Do what? Drop this. We don't need to carry that right this second. Actually, we can drop that too. Alright, I'm going to go back upstairs. See what? I'll put on some more. I'm going to go back out and see what the weather looks like. See if we can't take advantage of some clearer weather here and see if there's any more birch bark out after the storm. Don't know if that will have affected it or not, but don't know that we've checked every corner either. And we're getting to the warmer part of the day, so I'd like to make a fairly thorough go of it. Cold. Be my luck, I'll run into the moose. Try not to sprint. We'll save the sprint for when we need it. My hope is to come over here. If we could pick up one or two more birch bark, we'd be in such good shape. Drink a tea here in a minute. I hear you shivering. This looks like one here. Beautiful. sharp. All right. Did we forget to pick it up? Here, just one right here. Perfect. Well, let's go back inside because we were foolish. The idea was to take the thermos with you. Jeez, Astrid, you had one job. Remember the thermos.
Did I say?
All right, let's double check.
Because I really do.
Because I really think I did forget it, didn't I? Oh, you foolish old man. All right, use this one. Well, we can go stoke the fire. Not too far away, thank goodness. Good Lord. Problem is you're getting tired. And I'm sprinting with you. Yep, there it is. Look, just where you left it. Good job. It's probably not even hot anymore, is it? Oh, it's perfectly hot. Good job. I think we picked up a couple of sticks here. Alright, let's try this again. Actually, you know what? Time is it? I'm gonna do this. One, we need to warm up. Over there. No, 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 no. Let's do this. Get a drink. Sleep for an hour. Okay, that gives you a little more energy. No, were you grabbing that bear skin? Jeez Louise. Alright, we got our thermos, right? Probably cold now. No, no, it's still warm. Okay. I was going to say, we're sleeping right next to the fire. Alright, no sprinting. Got decent torch. A little more rested. Let's go out and take one more look. We were fruitful enough to find one more birch bark. It'd be amazing if we could get one more, maybe. And we could drink two more. Have two in reserve for another calamity. Oh, look at this. The wind is blowing. Knock your torch out immediately. It's nice and loud and windy. Oh, I see one there. Stick. Thank God that's not the moose. Thank you, wind. Good lord. You're loud. Hey, ptarmigans. But we don't need ptarmigans. All right. I think we've pilfered all the birch bark we're going to get out of here. The settings are set to pretty lean. So let's get her back inside. Let's go gather up our stuff. Even though we're tired, we should be moving. Maybe we reheat our teas really quickly while we make this other birch bark. Our fire should still be going. Maybe we can even sneak in an hour nap. Moose markings over there too. And those trees. Sometimes there's another deer over that way too, but I'm not going to worry about it. We got plenty of food right now. That's just being silly. Still really cold. That's our biggest nemesis right now. It's just being cold. It's going to cost us a few teas to get across the muskeg, and then on top of the fact that we can't pick every mushroom we see, we'll have to stop and make a fire much sooner than we want to. Alright, so 26 minutes. Good deal. Liters. Okay, we got 2. That's okay. Oh, don't screw up on me. I've seen some people having issues with cooking mechanisms and not being able to click on things and stuff. Alright, I'm not going to add any more fuel to this fire. I'm going to pick all our stuff up. I'm going to take a nap, so this fire's going to go out. Just need one of these. My hope is to nap for about, let's just take an hour nap. Barring a huge storm. My goal is to get 2 poachers. Alright. Here we go.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's a little dark in here. We can save ourselves from Let's just circle back. Something tells me it does. Yep. Pivot the other direction now. Does life feel like you're going in circles? let's go this way. Still got a warm tea in there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let me get down the river here a little bit. Not even gonna bother to check up there. We don't have time to loiter. We need to go with a purpose. Well, the dog is running. Let's see if I can... Oh, yeah. There we go. So let's get into a bit of a windbreak here. Let's see if this is still warm. Let's drink the warm tea. Alright. That keeps us going a bit. Okay, train cars are over there. Wind is blowing in the direction of the train car, so you don't necessarily want to walk that direction. Another meal we ain't got time for. Can we run still? Yes. My goal is not to drag my feet. Get to the railroad tracks and get to poachers. Looks like this is going to be the smarter way to go here. Oops, did not get that. Try not to cross big expanses of frozen water. Tell you what. Can we get it? Ooh, that was a tiny one too. Perfect. There's poachers right there. All right, when we get to poachers, I think we'll crank up a fire and sleep for an hour and call it. I don't know, though. The weather's really good. Warm up teas and just go. Maybe get the camp off it. And we'll see. Don't want to lose any health. That's the thing. Blinking, blinking. What if I still have my crampons on? And we'll check it at Poacher's. Because if I do, I can switch those out for the insulated pad and get a little more warmth. Yeah, even with the teas, you're still freezing to death. I blame that a lot on not finding the hammer faster. And that was my fault for not knowing where to look as quickly. Gotten a little bit more educated in that department as well. Spent a lot of time playing like Dead World and Stalker and stuff, so didn't really need the hammer, so, but...
Gotta warm up somehow.
Okay. Here we go. Tell you what. Yeah, just go.
Perfect.
Well, I guess we're just doing a coal fire. It's sinking through the floor. That's not good. All right. I think what we're going to do is we'll drink the birch bark tea. What are we doing on water? Plenty good enough. Oh, that's right. We're missing a hat, too. I forgot about that. That's one of the other reasons why we're cold. Did we ruin that other installation? I don't recall now. We definitely need a hat. Alright, we are not warming up very quickly here. How much time we got on this fire? Weather is so nice right now.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yeah, I know you're tired. I hate to use the coffee up. Love to get going before the weather changes. Torch was not what I really wanted to do there.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Hey, do we have any that we can sacrifice here? Just so slowly warming up. All right. Put these in the thermos.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
I agree. And shelter is not here. Shelter is camp office. Let's go. Not that far a walk. We're going to be a little late on this episode, but rather end it there than here. And I think we can make it. Maybe we've got enough rabbit hides floating around over here that we can build you a hat. I'm hoping between the torch and the tea that we could at least get to the transition before I have to drink another tea. See, as cold as it is, I mean, even if you watch people that do, you know, interloper runs. I'm sorry, I was talking, Astrid. Even when they have like double bear coat, it's still fighting the cold. Watch playing somebody, you know, doing the go. The cold is always an issue. So that's not going to change that much. I think my exit strategy for this is that, okay, we've got the bear hides down. We've got a bow. We're in a very strong position. Now we're just waiting. Have we conquered this? I can't say that. I mean, look, we did get attacked by the bear. And, you know, anything can end at any moment on any run. But I think we're going to be closing this out here fairly soon. Because at this point, I feel like that I've conquered the part of this challenge that was going to be the most difficult. And that is, you know, getting sustainable food. And we're there. We've got cooking level 5. We can eat everything. We have a bow, even though it's not really up to 5 yet. All we need to do is aim at a deer and get it to bleed out. And we're done. Alright, come on, Astrid. A little further. Trade out this torch. So I'm not quite ready to pull the plug on this. I don't know. Maybe we take it to 25 episodes. I'm not exactly sure. With right now, I don't know if we're at like 22, 23. All right. As soon as we cross over, I'm going to drink a tea. No.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Drink the tea. There we go. Keep you out of the wind. We're not in bad shape. It's going to be tight whether or not we get home before I have to drink that last tea, but I'll drink it. Don't want to lose any more health. My biggest fear right now is that we're getting so close to being tired. I think the goal for 2026 is to kind of get away from having 2 long-running series. For a while there, I was doing Dead World and Stalker side by side. Oh, good, it's fogging up. That means it's getting warmer. And that was... It was hard in some ways because it was like there was this never-ending story. going on. And then again, Stalker is into its 90th episode. Now, we do have a goal with that. I do want to get to 500 days. And so that one's going to run for a while. That one's going to have a lot of episodes. But I kind of like to push into 2026 with trying to come up with some shorter series. Things that are, you know, only going to last, you know, maybe a month. Uh-oh, you lost the torch, Astrid. It's all over. I'm just going to keep walking and see if I have to grab that other tea, I will. We're in the home stretch. You can see the telltale signs of the electrical phone line, whatever it is, reaching towards camp office. But yeah, I'd like to kind of get into doing some more shorter things. Maybe revive. Uh-oh, Astrid. Can you make it? We can't sprint it in. Oh, it's going to be so close. I think I'm going to save the tea, though. Hurry, Astrid, hurry. 3, 2, 1. All right. We might lose a percentage here. No sense in wasting a tea for this close. Look at all this food here. Success, Astrid, success.
This bag is getting kind of heavy.
All right. Oops. That one's cured. Cured. All that cured stuff down. Tell you what. Let's drink another one of these. And I don't know why we didn't eat that potato or finish it. Let's eat this. Drink. Sleeper 5. I'm not going to create the save point just yet. I kind of want to get an assessment of what we've got downstairs. Let's do 5 more. Your beautiful storm outside. That's always fun. What time is it, Astrid? It's daytime. Why is it dark out? I'm just going to pass time because I want to be able to see. Okay. So just a quick check on my phone. Grimloper's at episode 22. This would be 23. Let's move all this downstairs so we can assess what we have here.
I'm starving.
Yeah. Here, just eat. Well, we got 2 rabbit hides that are cured. That one is cured. That one's 19%. Now, the other hides are over at No Name Pond. I don't know if we have any rabbit over there or not. I wonder. So we got 2. This is a hat in the making. How many do we need to make said hat? Clothing. Need 1 more. Maybe we'll have 1 over there. So we'll check that on the next episode. So we need to go grab that other bear. I think that's what we'll do in the next episode. We'll jump on that. It's stormy outside right now. There's nothing we can do in that front. How are we doing on water? We're doing fine. We do need to drink some water. And so with this being episode 23, I think what we're going to do is we're going to assess where we're at episode 25. We're probably not going to have the coat built, but what I'm going to try to do in the next 2 episodes is I'm going to try to gather up resources. So if we can go get the stuff from No Name Pond, we could get another deer down, get our resources up where we've got a lot of food. Okay, so making the bear coat is within reason. We've got all the things we need to make a good run at this. And I think we're going to call that a success. And then I'll give my final thoughts on this. I've been thinking about how to assess this challenge from Jetwire. There's a lot of different thoughts I have on it. Overall, right now, just for a quick sneak peek, it's a good challenge. It really is. It's an interesting and it's a good challenge. It has some weaknesses in it, like all challenges do. And I think I'm looking forward to doing something a little harder. But here, let's get a save point here. Sleep for an hour. Yeah, I was saying when I was saying resurrecting. I don't know. Maybe we need to resurrect something like Connector Region Survival again. That was a challenge I really enjoyed, but it never got really fleshed out. Hand luggage is still something that needs to be looked at. We got into about 5 episodes of that, and I made a boo-boo in that one. So technically that run is technically clinically dead because I made a error in the rules, and technically that challenge is dead. I may resurrect it in a sense, but technically that challenge is dead. I made an error. I broke the rules. You're not supposed to leave a region, and I left a region to go save myself from lack of fire. So technically I would have died in the cave. That would have been boring to watch. But anyway. So yeah, maybe the Nogoa Light, maybe doing an Interloper Outer series might be interesting. I've actually been running an Interloper off record, which is odd for me. I don't normally play this unless I'm recording. And it's been rather fun playing just straight Interloper. So I would welcome a challenge of something like the Nogoa Light or doing maybe Connector Region Survival, which technically shouldn't last very long, because we could put a time frame into that, because the whole idea behind that challenge is that you've got 2 days to gather supplies. Then what we could do is just say you've got to survive X amount of days in the connector, and then once that's over you're allowed to leave, and that would be the end of the challenge. That way we could keep them short and tight and stuff like that. So we can discuss how many days we'd have to live in the connector regions. Have to be long enough to make it challenging, but short enough so that we could try all the different regions. That would be fun. But anyway, we've gone enough of this episode. So let's well, we've already got a save point. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate all of the support. And with that, we'll catch you on the next one.